look, so you're gonna get that like the Camaro Sport look, but you're also gonna get all those features of the luxury model as well.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna show you that one first, and then we can kind of go from there and see how it goes. Does it sound good to you?
Sounds good.
All right, Chris. All right, so like I said, 2015 Camry, complete redesign, unlike any Camry we've ever had before. Only thing that's the same on this vehicle is gonna be the top of the hood here, okay? The fenders, complete muscular look all the way along the side of the fenders. Coming to the front of the vehicle, one of the best parts that I really like about the car, you got that real aggressive hood, real bold line, something Toyota Camry hasn't really done before. Going all the way down to that wide open, blacked out face grille, kind of resembles like that ES look, that real Lexus, nice sporty look. Headlights also redesigned on the car, a little bit narrow, more sportier. Gives you just a more aggressive look to the front of the vehicle. They're also available on HIDs, depending on which one you go with, so they'll be a lot brighter, last a lot longer also. Toyota Camry also added daytime running lights standard on all models, so you're gonna get those no matter what, okay? And on this specific, the XSE model, they're actually LEDs, so you're gonna get those brighter lights that are gonna go right along with those headlights as well. Underneath the hood though, Chris, we kept the same. We're going to open the hood for us real quick. You're gonna get that same reliable engine transmission that you've had for years, okay? Quality, dependability, and reliability is something that Toyota really strives for. Underneath the hood, this is a 4-cylinder 2.5 engine. It's gonna give you 170 horsepower, and you can get an average of 28 miles per gallon. Highway's gonna be 35, so really, really good gas mileage. You also have, depending, I don't know what you're gonna be using, if you're gonna be commuting a lot or whatnot on the vehicle. You also have a hybrid system that's going to be available as well. It's going to give you 200 horsepower, and your average gas mileage is going to be 40 miles per gallon. Then you got the big boy. The big boy's going to be that V6. 3.5 gives you 260 horsepower, and you're not going to like gas mileage. Gas mileage is still an average of 25. Highway's going to be 31. So you're still going to get really, really good gas mileage. But something underneath the hood we did not change. You get that same reliable engine transmission we've had for years. Not only, like I said, do we want the engine to last 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 miles. We want the entire car to last that long. We want the doors to stay the same. We want the dash to stay the same. We don't want the steering wheel to start falling apart. So inside, what I would like to do, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to hang on this door. See that? Wow. It's like a roller coaster. My feet touching the floor? No. My hands are shaking. All right, so with your, are you right-handed or left-handed? Left-handed. Left-handed, Chris. All right, so with that left pinky, I want you to go and shut that door for me, please. Wow. Very cool. Like a dream, right? Thing's gonna go 100,000, 200, 300,000 miles. It's gonna last as long as that engine is. So you're not gonna have any problems with the door sagging, the door's not closing, the dash falling apart, anything like that. Chris, are you up for a challenge? Sure. You up for a challenge? Always up for a challenge, right? Okay, I got a business card here, okay? I want you to come right over here with me. All right, so on this door here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make 2 marks, okay? Actually, make 2 marks. The reason why Toyota's vehicles last so long is because they're precise in everything that they do. They want the car to be perfect, okay? So with those lines, I challenge you to put that to any curve or crease right here. Remember, I just hung on this door like a monkey right now. I want to line those up, see how that looks. Pretty close, right? Accurate?
Yeah, you're right there.
Accurate? What about that hood?
Yeah, right there.
All right. So I said I wanted you to do a challenge, correct? This card here has my name, my cell phone number on it, okay? I want you to put that in your pocket. When you go home today, you said you drove a Camaro?
Yeah.
I want you to match those up with the lines in your car, and I want you to give me a call and tell me how that works out for you, okay?
All right.
And if you see a Toyota on the road, put it to those lines are gonna match up exactly, okay? I challenge you, give me a call. I want to know how that works out for you, okay?
Well,
all right. So inside the car, Toyota is really high in safety. Safety is the thing that's going to separate us from all other manufacturers. Inside the car, we put 10 standard airbags, more than Honda, Ford, Hyundai, and Nissan. Depending on which one you go with, those are only 6 to 8, which are going to be your dual airbags in the front, current airbags, and seat airbags. Toyota added 4 more. Okay, you got your driver and passenger front knee airbags for front end collisions. And you said you have a family, or you're going to have a family. You got a family, awesome. So not only does Toyota want you and your wife to be safe, or girlfriend, we want your entire family to be safe. So on the back of the vehicle, we also added rear-mounted side curtains. These are protect not only people in the front, but these are to protect your family in the back as well, okay? Inside, how old are the kids? 5 and 10. Okay, so they're little guys, but they'll probably get up there and get a little bit taller. I'm about 5'10", 5'11" on a good day. All right, depending on what type of shoes I'm wearing. All right, but I got plenty of room, you can see here. Yeah. And that's with this seat all the way back. You also have vents in the back here so that everybody's accommodated and everybody's comfortable. Seats are not only comfortable, Chris, but they're also whiplash lessening seats. So if you were to get rear-ended, it can protect your neck and your back as well. All right. All right, and with that Camaro, before I had that key that you had to stick in the ignition, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with this specific vehicle here, you're gonna have a smart key system. So that's gonna change everything for you. With this key here, you can unlock, start, and lock the car as long as the key is with you. So I just locked the vehicle. I want you to go and put that in your pocket for me, please. All right, so has the wife ever sent you to the grocery store?
Sure.
By yourself?
All right.
You have a handful of bags?
Yeah.
And the kids?
Yeah.
All right, so if you have to do that, this vehicle is locked, right?
Yeah.
There is a button here, okay? Even if you had a handful of groceries, you ask your kid to do it, there's a button, you can hit that with your pinky and it's gonna open up. Go on and hit that for me.
Wow.
And that's what the vehicle locked, okay? So whether it's locked or unlocked, you can get into this car as long as you have your key with you, okay? All right, and underneath you're gonna see tons of space in the trunk of the vehicle, but the first thing you're gonna notice is all the installation that's going throughout the vehicle or throughout the trunk. That's gonna help to reduce the road noise and give you that nice quiet ride. But I want you to feel this right up here for me, Chris. Just rub your hand along that fender well. What does that feel like to you?
Felt.
That is felt. That is the same material that's actually used in the trunk. And that's just another thing that pushes us above and beyond. Toyota wants you to have a nice quiet ride on the car, okay? On the vehicle here, you also have a 60-40 split, so on your seats, if you need to go to the Home Depot or something like that, you don't have a truck, you can easily fold those seats down. That way you have tons of room going throughout the car, okay? One thing also that you're not going to notice, that you're not going to see in the car, that Toyota has that no other manufacturer, like I mentioned our competitors there, is Toyota Care. Toyota Care gives you free maintenance for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles. So your oil changes and your air filter, or your tire rotation and your oil change will be taken care of completely for you, okay? But even after that, your oil changes, Chris, are only 10,000 miles. Every 10,000 miles, the only thing you have to service is your oil change, air filters, tires, and brakes. That is it. Nothing else has to be done to this car. Real low cost maintenance for you, okay? Also with Toyota Care, we also add roadside assistance. Do you know what roadside assistance is, Chris? You don't know what you would use roadside assistance for?
Well, you just got a flat tire.
Yeah, you get a flat tire, run out of gas, something breaks, God forbid something's to break down the car, which probably won't happen, but if it does, it's rather to have something there than not have it there. So 2 years roadside assistance for you. So if you get that flat tire, car runs out of gas, whatever the problem is, it's literally going to be like having a Toyota rep right here inside the trunk. They're gonna pop right out, come right to you, fix that tire, put that gas in that car, take it to the close to the dealership for free. All right.
There we go.
That sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Inside the car. Oh, before we get in there, I did also notice. I don't know if you noticed the wheels on the car. 18-inch alloy face wheels, real nice, aggressive look to the wheel. Something you don't have to go aftermarket and purchase after the fact. You're gonna get a real nice wheel factory from Toyota. Okay. They're also low-profile tires. And they also put McPherson struts on the sport models on this vehicle, so you can get that nice sporty ride. All right, so come over here to the side. Vehicle was locked, like I said before. So to unlock the car, the only thing you're gonna have to do is come up to the door and put your hand in that handle, and it's gonna unlock the car for us. All right, and then go ahead and open it up. All right, it's probably where we're gonna be spending most of the time, so I'd like you to go ahead and have a seat in the vehicle for me, Chris.
Correct.
All right, the first thing you're gonna notice on the XSE models is gonna be the ultra suede paneling. Okay, the inserts on the doors, they're also on the seats, so they're gonna make you feel nice and comfortable. They're also heated as well. So on those cold mornings, you can turn on the heated seats. It's also 8-way power adjustable for your driver's side. It's gonna go up, down, forward, back. You're gonna have also added lumbar support. I know you're not that old yet, but on long trips, my back does hurt, so that is gonna help you there. You also have power seat on the other side as well. So you can forward, back, up, down, side. It's not gonna go side to side though, all right? We're going to position that to how you're comfortable.
All right.
All right, steering wheel is also telescopic. So that's gonna go up, down, forward, and back. There's gonna be a lever going to position that as well.
Oh, that's nice and easy. All right.
All right, so with the steering wheel, you're gonna have the power at your fingertips. It has leather wrap steering wheel with the red stitching, which looks real sporty. You also have added paddle shifters to the back of the car. So when you want to, if you get the STI or something that pulls next to you, want to get up and go with it, you can actually put it into sport mode and manually shift the transmission like a manual. It's also gonna rev match. So when you downshift, it's gonna feel like you actually have a manual transmission in the car.
Okay.
Front of the steering wheel, you're gonna have all your Bluetooth and your audio controls. So with that, you're gonna be able to change the volume, change the stations, answer and hang up your phone calls. Everything you need to do on a day-to-day basis is going to be right here, right in front of you. Also right here, this screen here, if you want to go ahead and when you're sitting in the parking lot, you just want to listen to the radio or something, you're gonna go ahead and hit the start button twice, okay, without applying the brake. That's gonna turn on all the accessories on the car. Okay, so in the front here, you're gonna have your, so look at that camera. Okay, so right now it's telling us that there is a door open. Well, that's your multi-information display. It's a 4.2-inch color monitor. It's gonna give you everything you use on a day-to-day basis. So when you have navigation set, it's gonna give you turn-by-turn direction. If someone calls you, it's gonna tell you who's calling you. Cruising range, everything you use on a day-to-day basis is gonna be right there in front of you. That way you can keep your eyes on the road. Okay. All right, so when we go on the test drive, I wanna make sure that we're completely safe. So I wanna go ahead and set everything up, help you set everything up. But before I do that, this seat belt right here, adjustable, okay? You look like a pretty decent sized guy. I just want to make sure you don't have any problems putting on that seatbelt. How much you lock that in there for me, please? Not too hard, not too bad, right?
No.
Okay. All right. So power mirrors. I don't know if you're a Camaro had power. Yeah. Have you used power mirrors before? Yeah. Okay. So I want to go ahead and start with the left side. I'm gonna help you set up these mirrors just so we're safe on the test drive. I want to make sure we can see everything. Okay. All right. So driver's side. Are you good? All right, let's do the right side. All right, good. And right here in the middle, it's a little foggy, but I can still kind of see you. Okay, so real good visibility to go around the entire car. But if for some reason you weren't to see a vehicle next to you, Toyota added blind spot monitoring system to the car, which is going to be these indicators here. So if you're not seeing anybody next to you, this is going to light up and let you know. Also, when you're backing out of a parking spot, they also include rear cross traffic alert. Okay. So not only are you going to have a standard backup camera, which is going to be a touchscreen. So if you want to go ahead and apply the brake, put that in reverse for me. Easy as that. Standard backup camera, but not only are you going to have that, you're going to have the rear cross traffic alert. So when you're backing out of that tight parking spot at the shopping mall, if you don't see a car coming from the side, they're just going to alert you and let you know that there's a car coming from the other side.
Okay.
Okay. And there is also these two buttons here that are not there. Toyota has a technology package that's available on certain Camrys, depending on which one you go with. That's going to give you lane departure assist. So if you have a long night at work, driving home, you start to fall asleep, those are going to beep at you and let you know that you're veering off of your lane. They're also going to help to make you a better driver, because the only way they will not sound off is if you actually have your blinker on. So it's going to kind of make you a better driver as well. Okay. And then there's also a pre-collision assist that goes with dynamic cruise control that's going to be there. Okay. And that's going to allow you, if there's a vehicle in front of you, it's going to sense that vehicle and it's going to start to slow it down. It's going to let you know to brake on the screen. And it's actually going to start to tighten up that seatbelt for you as well.
Oh, wow.
All right. I just want to go to the other side. I'm going to go over a couple other things inside the car, and then we'll be all set to go, okay? Car technology is something that's huge nowadays as well. So when you connect your phone with your Bluetooth, it's going to transfer up to 2,500 contacts. Okay. If you have download music on your phone, Chris, that's going to also transfer over to the screen. It's going to show you all your music that you play on your car. Also, if you use Bluetooth or anything like that, or Pandora, it's going to also play those as well. We have what's called Intune for all our cars. Depending on which one you go with, there's 3 different types of Intune that you can use. This one's going to be your Intune Plus. So this one's going to give you your navigation, your Bluetooth, and it'll even read your text messages to you. Depending on who's in the car, you can opt to not have the text message read. Probably don't want all your text messages read when you have a bunch of people in the car. All right. You're also going to have Bing, iHeartRadio, traffic, Facebook, just a lot of apps and features that you can control with your phone in the car. So real easy to connect that. Underneath, you're going to have all your climate controls. You're going to have heated mirrors, dual climate for each side, so you guys can have your different temperatures. Underneath here, this little console, you're going to have USB and auxiliary ports so you can charge your phones. It's also a wireless charging pad, which is a cheap pad on this specific car. So you can just literally rest your phone there. It's going to charge wirelessly. You may have to purchase a backing depending on what type of phone you have, but that's something I can help you out with in our parts department as well, okay? But overall, real amazing car. It warms my heart, and I get real excited when I start talking about it. It was actually made in Georgetown, Kentucky, okay? So it's made right here in the U.S. by 7,000 hard-working American people for the American people. But enough of me talking about it. Let's get this guy on the test drive. Go on and apply that brake, hit that start button. Seatbelt's not working, Chris. Don't take off yet. All right, we're good to go.
All right.
Done.
Chris, go.
Good job.
Very nice. See how I was walking around floating, you guys?
Yeah.
But he had a little